disclaimer before we begin, this video is not for kids. Do you fucking hear me? It's for adults, specifically older Thomas fans. So, enjoy the video. Or don't. I don't give a shit, personally.
Peter Sam had been in the workshops to have his coupling rods replaced, and Sir Handel had to take his trains for him.
Never ask me to cover for you again, Peter Sam.
But you've been doing a great job, Sir Handel, so I'm going to thank you. Let me guess, the coach just gave you trouble again?
No, I got to take Gertrude and Millicent out, thank Godfrey. It's that blasted Henry. Fancy scolding me for returning to Crovan's Gate 2 minutes late. 2! Well, Henry, forgive me for having to stop for water when my tanks start running low. And to put the cherry on top, he threatened to set off without my passengers.
Henry's been joking like that for years, Sir Handel. And who should know that better than Peter Sam?
Exactly. But after a while, I've learned to laugh off his remarks. You should try it sometime.
Oh, my apologies! That was so ripping I tumbled down the mountainside laughing! But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be glad to be back connecting with Gordon's trains tomorrow. As for Henry, I'll leave him with you lot. Good night!
Sheesh, someone's in a temper. Let's hope he's in a better mood tomorrow.
Tell me about it.
The next morning, much to the little engine's delight, Sir Handel felt much happier. He'd been asked to take the first train of the day, and once he was ready, he hurried to the carriage shed to collect his favorite coaches, Gertrude and Millicent.
Good morning, my dears! Lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, he called us dears! Did you hear that, Gertrude?
Yes, Millicent, I heard. You seem to be more cheerful than usual, Sir Handel. What's the good word?
The good word, Gertrude, is that I won't have to take Peter Sam's trains for a while, or be the subject of Henry's taunting. Right, you best get along, or we'll be late to meet Gordon.
We're coming along.
Hello, youngster!
What? Henry? But that's supposed to be Gordon's train!
You're right. But the thing is, Gordon's fire wouldn't start, so Miss Hat put me on the Sudrian today. I must say, you ought to manage your time better. Should have been at the platform 5 minutes ago.
Oh, push off, Henry! I always arrive at the station at this time!
Well, perhaps that's the problem.
And why do you insist on calling me youngster, anyway? I've been pulling express trains long before you were even a sketch on a drawing board! Well, I never! Don't believe a word I say, eh?
All right, Mr. Express Engine. Care to make it interesting?
Interesting as in...
You can make it around that silly little lake of yours and back again before I get here next. You get a week's worth of bragging rights. But if I get here before you do, those bragging rights are mine. And I'll go off and leave your passengers behind, for I am not a guaranteed connection.
Pah! I'll be back here minutes before you. That'll show you standard gauge whippersnappers what we little engines are made of.
Good luck.
But as he cleared the station throat, Sir Handel suddenly remembered the last time he tried to rush into one of his journeys, back when he'd left his guard behind and was almost late finishing the trip.
What's the matter, Sir Handel? Aren't you gonna go a bit faster?
What about the wager?
I know, ladies. It's just... What was I thinking? I just don't want to leave anyone behind again.
Sir Handel, that was a long time ago. Besides, you're one of the grandest engines on the line and you know it. Are you really going to let that Henry get the better of you? Why not try this? Pick up a bit more speed, but still keep to a steady pace. You know, balance it out.
I say! You're right! Whatever am I talking about? Driver, full speed!
So the driver carefully opened the regulator, and with that the little blue engine picked up speed.
Yes, that's it! Keep going, Sir Handel, keep going, well done!
They made good time at every stop. But when they reached the station by the lake, they had to wait for Rheneas to pass with his own train. Sir Handel didn't mind having to wait, but when it was time to leave, Rheneas still hadn't come.
Oh, come on, driver, let's get a move on already. If we have to sit here much longer, I'll miss Henry's train.
We can't leave until Rheneas has come. Remember, Sir Handel?
I know, patience is a virtue, but that Rheneas should have been here ages ago. If I didn't know any better, I'd say his age was starting to catch up to him. Perfect timing.
Sorry I'm late. I was held up at Glennock. Jammed points outside the tunnel.
Never mind, Rheneas. It's not like I'm in any rush. Certainly not to connect with a big green pickle.
Oh, come now, Sir Handel. You mustn't think I jammed those points on purpose. Besides, what's Henry got to do with it?
Sir Handel told Rheneas about his bet with Henry, but before he could finish...
About bally time!
Oh, before you go, Sir Handel, wait till the guard's in his van.
Oh,
With Rheneas having held him up, Sir Handel now had to make up for lost time.
Whoa, Sir Handel! Steady, boy! I know we've been delayed, but we're not running a race.
or so you think.
Thankfully, they reached the station by the waterfall in good time, but it didn't make Sir Handel any less anxious. There was worse to come, though. Near the tunnel, the signalman was having trouble moving one of the levers. He tried and tried again, but he accidentally snapped one of the poles.
Oh no! I've got to stop Sir Handel!
He ran out of the signal box and waved a red flag, but Sir Handel ignored it.
I can't stop now! I'm late enough as it is! Onwards, driver!
And with that, he loomed into the tunnel. Then there was trouble.
Whoa! What just happened?
Another delay, that's what. Lousy track gang. Cutting corners again.
Blimey! I've never seen a tunnel so full of smoke.
The ventilation must be faulty. I think that's what the signalman was trying to tell us.
The driver, fireman, and guard all went along the train to help the passengers out of the coaches. They had a hard job too, as they had very little room to move between the tunnel walls and the coaches. The smoke made it worse, so they had to move as fast as they could. Luckily, everyone got out safely into the fresh air, panting and coughing with relief. But Sir Handel and his coaches were stranded.
Don't worry, my dears. Someone will be along to help us soon. I hope.
Luckily, the signalman phoned for Rusty and the workmen straight away. The men quickly re-railed Sir Handel, attached a rope between the two engines, and the little diesel pulled the stranded train clear of the smoke.
Oh, thank you, Rusty.
What we would have done without you.
Think nothing of it. Just doing what I can to keep this railway safe. Isn't that right, Sir Handel?
Sir Handel's fire had been put out, and it was too late to relight it now. This meant Rusty had to haul him and his coaches back to Crovan's gate. Henry was already long gone by the time they'd returned. But to make matters worse, the passengers all complained about what a bad railway it was.
You have no idea how disappointed I am in you, Sir Handel. I thought you'd know better than to put our passengers in danger like you did.
I'm truly sorry, sir. I didn't mean to endanger my passengers. You know that. Oh, why did I agree to that silly bet with Henry?
I don't know, Sir Handel. I really don't know. What you did may have hurt our railway's reputation, and I doubt I'll ever be able to trust you with passengers for a long time.
Sir, please don't be cross with him. We shouldn't have encouraged him to speed along the line.
He was having second thoughts about Henry's challenge, but we urged him on and... Well, now look where it got us.
Well, I never. So Sir Handel and you two are to blame, eh? While I commend you for owning up, that doesn't at all make the situation better. You three can stay in your sheds for 1 month, after which you, Sir Handel, will pull no more coaches until I can trust you again. Hopefully that will teach you not to take Henry's teasing so seriously.
As his time in the sheds passed, he had a lot to think about. Not just about red signals, but also what he would say to Henry when they next met. I don't think it was anything nice, though. Do you?